Monster Prom second term. We did play this once before. We'll do a quick 30-minute term. I think we'll do the DLC this time, though. A spooky high school. The sweetest year of our lives. Back when we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Okay.
Okay. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howe, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LaVey, 21. Why is all these high school students like over the age of 20? A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Leon de Leoncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever? An Eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard V1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. If you could go back in time, what's one thing you'd tell your younger self? I'd tell myself not to teach that robot how to fall in love. As romantic as it might seem at the moment, it started the robot revolution of 2037. Way worse than the much more positive robot sexual revolution of 2043. Why should we assume silly younger me needs advice? I've grown up to have a time machine, so I must have done something right. Fuck younger me. We're going straight to Woodstock, baby. I'd advise myself not to buy a time machine. Worst investment ever. They turned out to be the blockbuster of 2032. I mean, this one, but also I don't care about Woodstock. If I actually had a time machine and I actually went back, what would I tell myself? I wouldn't go back is the thing. I wouldn't tell myself to do anything different. And even so, none of these things are things I would tell myself different. Like, maybe there are some things I would tell myself, like, hey, don't mess around with that cute girl. Trust me. But no, I don't really see what I would do. So fun. If you got to choose, how would you die? As a practical demonstration while giving a TED Talk on how to die correctly. How I die is irrelevant as long as I'm allowed to hunt my enemies for the rest of eternity. Silly. Death is a concept we invented to keep the commoners at check. None of these choices make sense to me. This is denying the death exists. You're silly. I'm not gonna die. And this one is not caring how I die. And then this is like me advising people how to die. Which I wouldn't do. I guess as long... I don't want to hunt my enemies for the rest of eternity though. That's so much work. Holding a grudge is so much work, TBH, to be honest. This one. So wealthy. What criteria would you use to name your children? My name plus the second. Just the swear word. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. No. Child plus current version based on birth order. The name of a favorite ship, like Galagvich, Dare, or Narfield. This one. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? You won't understand me, and that's how you know I'm cool. Buy me, I'm good. Too expensive for you, I command you to enjoy me. Extra flammable. Be ready for a long trip together.
Sure.
Sure. Sure. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits and you gain +2 boldness. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good.
Tell me!
Carol, where is your chill? I've already told you like 1,000,000 times how I died.
Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried the toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad. I've heard them all. But what's the truth, Polly? Huh?
Seriously?
It's none of your business. No, but it is my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know. Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy. If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented Wikipedia? What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of a binding circle. I've got hunting my next period. Sure, I'll let you out if you tell me how you really died.
Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out who to help. Polly or Zoe? Who are we going for? Polly's hotter. Zoe seems funner. Polly's right. Secrets are sexy, and I'll prove it with my new slogan and spooky highly classified. Zoe deserves to know the truth, and if you tell it to her, Polly, I will give you a huge bag of cocaine. Polly's right.
So effing cool.
Wowza, you wrote an entire espionage? Can I see?
Of course you did. You have a fanfic for every occasion. You reach into your backpack and pull out.
This is not a fanfic. This is a piece of old beef with top secret written on the cake frosting. Why do you have that in your backpack? Is that a sexy secret? It may be a secret, but it's about sexy as a trucker cap full of split pea soup.
Tried and failed.
Maybe you should write a fanfic about what the hell is wrong with Lazy Rico. Maybe I should. Hey, Lazy Rico, what's wrong with you? Tell me.
You try to run, but Zoe's already trapped you in a circle. You miss your next class and lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Boom, bang, bang, bang. You like sitting with Calculester and Polly at lunch because neither of them eat, so you've got plenty of space on the table for all your minifigs. Suddenly, Polly grabs Calculester's arms and points out excitedly at the vending machine in the corner.
Calculester, dude, don't look now, but that vending machine is totally checking you out. Impossible. Vendronica and I have a purely platonic relationship. No way, dude. Take a look at her insides. No drinks, dude. She's thirsty. For drinks? For your shiny metal ass. Current status, highly uncomfortable with this topic of conversation.
This sounds like the kind of thing that none of your business. Time to interfere.
Well, Polly, so just because the vending machine is a machine, you assume she has feelings for another machine? That's pretty racist. But Calculus, have you actually told Vendronica that you only want to be friends? Or is it time for the DTL? Is that a thing I should have done? I'm not used to communicating feelings, as I am not even used to having feelings.
Yay!
Yeah, you gotta go be honest with your feelings. Don't later on. But what should I say? Just say what's in your heart, dude. Or you could get drunk first. I do not have a heart, but I will try my best. Calculator walks over to the vending machine and places a friendly hand on her chassis. 01001001010101010101010101.
The vending machine solemnly dispenses a candy bar. It is a single lonely musketeer.
She is disappointed, but seems to understand my position. I hope our friendship will survive.
Yes!
Sweet, free candy. I don't eat food, but I love candy anyways for some reason.
That's good to know. Maybe you can convince her to love you as much as she inexplicably loves candy.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, stranger.
Hey! Why would you study and prepare for a future when you can come here and buy weird shit instead? Am I right? I need candy. That's a tampon. By the former monkey. There's no candy. Beep, 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 brim, brim, brim. Some kind of fashion accessory? If not, I'm trying to dispose of it. Are you sure about this? You can always go to Wikipedia to get the general idea. Still able to act as if you read it. Read it. Why, the hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, TBH. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving, yeah. This is free.
See you later.
What? 19 creativity for that?
What's up?
Ba 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 da.
Catch you later.
No refunds. Got 5 boldness for that.
Sure.
Find Polly and Scott huddled in the chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. I hereby call it this meeting of the Prank Masters to order.
Prank Master Hal, present and accounted for.
Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around in the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost power, so I get it, chair, man. But
No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with the baller food prank before the end of lunch.
oh yeah. Okay, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else?
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. The purpose? The ultimate food prank.
Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs. Yes, you know what they say, when life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs.
But I never heard Coach say that.
Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing he would say, though?
Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman.
Easy, Scott, just be a chair.
Oh, of course.
Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable looking shape.
He seems happy, though. Like this?
Exactly like that. Now you go.
Woo! Does this make me a chairman?
Sure, totally.
Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott or her affection with you, Frank achieved.
Sure.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. But you have no idea how it escalates to so much. But at one point, there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You're getting too fun.
Hey, boo!
Hey, Rico, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong. I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move.
Oh, well.
I've done that loads of time. Just name a time and place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkeson. Throw a small bomb and escape, leaving the replica of yourself. That should buy you enough time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. I've done it loads of times. Not so charming. Okay, what? That's not how it works. You don't reverse all over my Romanian Wilkinson. Oh boo, I think you're trying to swallow more than you can chew. I mean, I have a feeling you don't even know what a standard Romanian Wilkinson. Am I right? You know what they say, you can't teach an old dog a new Romanian Wilkinson, because why are you trying to have a complicated kinky sex with the dog? You're such an anti-perv that it's almost cute, but cute in a totally unappealing way. Like a puppy, which I just stated is something I have no interest in sexually. If you'll excuse me, I have to go wander the earth in eternal fleshness torment until I find someone who actually knows about sex. No, you wanted to play it cool and maybe do the weird sex thing with Polly, but it seems like you suck at lying. You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. Dang it. I've been bamboozled.
Sure.
That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be a primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up to swallow Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into
The season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor.
Good Lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes and rolling them so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed. Tonight, you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your wife? What are you What a revolting promise. So, you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios. Our answers to which will make us more and more likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a cowardly dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Jaw hinges, bees pours out. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Jaws unhinge, bees pour out. You unhinge your jaw and unleash the bees. Wait, why were there bees in your mouth? You fool! Your childish prank has destabilized the fabric of this pocket dimension. It's coming apart around us.
Ah, help, my shoes are turning into lizards. I like those shoes.
What's this? Oh, the money in my wallet has turned into moths. You'll pay for this. No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things. This is all your fault. Why didn't you just answer with the words? Why did it have to be bees? But you can't take back the past. You spend the next 1,000 years traversing various horrifying dimensions with the prince and your 3 pissed off friends. No time has passed when you return home, but you'll never forget, and Liam, Vera, and Polly will never forgive. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
Rude.
Sure.
Laughing their metaphorical butts off. Do Damien.
I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up with a reserve of toxic version of masculinity which has alienated me from my own true emotions.
You sound exactly like him.
Okay. You do Vera.
I'm Vera. I'm very smart. My hair is pretty, and my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman.
Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott. I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now.
Okay, what about you, Rico? You got any good impressions?
Just one, but it's a real doozy.
Scott, a dog boy who is bad at impressions. Look at me, I'm Polly. Look at me go.
But bad at impressions. I know you're doing an impression of me because you said my name, but
Oh my god, it sounds exactly like him.
it does?
Yeah, remember that time you took that impression class together? We had to introduce ourselves?
Well, yeah, I did. I did say woof woof, it's me, Scott, your dog boy, who does bad impressions. But I didn't yell it like that.
I'm sorry, are you the real Scott? There's 2 absolutely identical werewolves in front of me, and I can't tell the difference.
Polly insists on a smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning in more ways than one.
Sure.
Ding doo doo doo.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels the team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. Gain 2 charm. Forget about that though. Polly's here and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal.
Yes, there you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy?
You indicate, though a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver, that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs.
The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favorite pastime. Party crashing! I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it. Nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies. Literally crash into a party. Like with a boat. Sure. No! See, this is where I come to you for toot toot, all aboard the party boat. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash it into a party. But you didn't count on the party being pirate-themed. Now stay back, you scoundrels. This is our boat. Back, I say.
But there's no stopping and harboring a stubborn moms dressed up as pirates. You're immediately boarded.
We were trying to crash the party, but in the end, the party crashed us.
The pirates eventually do crash your boat into a police station. You all go to jail except for Polly, who was a ghost. Minus 2 smarts and 1 fun.
No. Polly.
Hi.
Ask Polly to prom.
Sure.
You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to prom, Monster Prom with you.
Not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that, I mean it's you.
Bye.
See
Tried
ya.
and failed.
Feels bad, man.
This failure haunted you for the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeed at anything again. Except for that one time you won the Monster Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone of how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though.
No. They razzerize the space goddess of illusion in disguise. Yolt. Feels bad.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and observed weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling our friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens, and it was wonderful. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spiritual animal. Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuance of the Mystery Gang while also including a crossover with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called you. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Wowie, I lost. Woo! Bing, 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 ding, 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 brow.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on a scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun alright when sunlight's gone, it's time for dark. But feelings still vanish. The fun is still flourish.
call a truck, please? You died alone. Unlocked. The shop has a paper map, so vintage. Unlock a new 10 new images in the gallery. XD.